Thomas Red on your radio, but Dustin Lynch is in my studio.
What's
Hi,
up?
friend. How are you?
I'm doing great.
It's so good to see you.
You too.
Okay, I'm about to play your duet with Jelly Roll,
All right.
but I have not had a chance to talk to you about Chevrolet. So I'm glad you're here. Give us the backstory on the song. Where were you the first time you heard it?
I was in my truck. My producer actually sent me the song.
Please tell me it was a Chevrolet.
It was. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Paid off, too. Paid off.
Yay!
Yeah, it's like one of the questions I'm getting a lot right now. Is you get a new truck? It's like, well, mine's paid off. I don't think I want a new truck.
Okay, good.
I don't like car payments. I'm never here to use it anyway.
Can you not segue this into some kind of freebie? Come on.
You know, that's another thing.
Where are you, Chevy?
We have a great relationship with Chevy, and we did a great deal with them. They're a big part of our music video, and a lot of fun. I got to be a part of a Chevy commercial.
Okay.
A lot of different things. But as this song has climbed the charts, people are like, for Cruise, they gave FGL two, brand new Chevys. For this song, they gave Brad Paisley this. And I'm like, maybe I've got to go number one before I see my new truck with a bow on it in the driveway, because I ain't got a new truck yet from them.
Listen, we're helping you right now with this.
I know.
So if
Let's
it
put it
goes
out.
number one, you got to come back and be
Yeah.
driving up in it,
Even
take
though
us for a ride.
My Chevy, yeah, exactly. I will. My Chevy truck is paid off. It'd be nice
Perfect.
to have a brand new one in the driveway next to it. Why not?
So songwriters, Chase McGill, Hunter Phelps, Jesse Alexander, whom I absolutely love, and Mentor Williams. How did they get it to you, and what was your reaction when you heard it?
Yeah, so Mentor's obviously he's the original writer, and then they just took the bits and pieces and wanted to do an interpolation of it, and then they sent it to my producer Zach, and he liked it. It's like, man, here's one of these. There's a bunch floating around Nashville. Everybody's trying to do that thing, and I was like, yeah, I dig it. It's us. It's what I do. It's I live and breathe this lyric. And we started talking. It's like, what if we did it as a duet with somebody? Who could that be? And Jelly and I work out of the same studio, and man, it could use that soul that he has. Let's see if he'll do it. And he was all for it. So that's kind of how it worked. A little fun fact about his vocal: we had to go down to Austin, Texas, and cut it in Austin. He was busy. We did the original demo here in Nashville, and then it came time to cut the record version, the album version, and then we needed a new vocal from him. And he had, at that point, had really started getting busy. And so the night before he taped the Joe Rogan podcast in Austin, he jumped in the hotel and we grabbed his vocal there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how does it work with Dobie's estate? Did you have to get permission, or because the writer was already a part of it, it was all okay, we can use part of Drift Away as the lyric or
so a lot of new territory there to navigate for me, because I've never done an interpolation like this or sampled anything like that. And you just pretty much have to get permission from the estates. And whoever owns the catalogs, because songwriters sell their catalogs to this company or whatever.
Right.
So you got to track all that down, and then you just cut a deal with them.
That's cool.
Hey, we're going to use this, and you send them the song and the finished product, and hopefully they're down to give you permission to make them some more money.
Nobody's going to say no to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the original one was one of the biggest songs of 1973. 50 years later, here's Dustin Lynch and Jelly Roll taking a ride in a Chevrolet. Hey, everybody. Dustin Lynch hanging out with us today. Let's talk about the video that you guys did for Chevrolet. Jelly's not in it, but we see a poster of him on the wall.
Yeah.
So how did that all come about? Give us some inside details on what was going on with this video.
Yeah, so we were trying to figure out how to get Jelly in there, but not have two dudes singing to a camera. Just the weirdness of it's a love story, even though it's called Chevrolet. And so my team had this idea: what if we have a big Jelly fan, like a lifelong fan, be our main character?
Oh.
And so if you start looking around, there's a bunch of Easter eggs in his bedroom. He's wearing a piece of Jelly's merch, the Bubba jersey.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So there's a lot of Jelly Easter eggs in that scene. So it's kind of a Jelly Roll lifelong fan as a character, and our main lead guy that is getting picked on, the underdog, but ends up getting our hero girl in the end.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so smart. I looked at your fall tour dates. You got a lot of fun things coming up. 2 shows at the Opry.
Yes.
We love it when you're there. I know you love being there.
Yeah, we do too. It's a great way to kind of break our week up. Gives us a chance to get all the families together, middle of the week. My mom and dad come up from Tullahoma, and it's always a good hang.
You're headlining Red Rocks actually on my birthday, November 6th.
All right.
Have you played there before?
You want to come party?
I do want to come party.
Let's do
I'm
it.
a little afraid of the raccoons. Have you heard this story?
No.
So Red Rocks is apparently infested with raccoons that are not afraid of people, and they will come in your dressing room.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shane Smith and the Saints told me this.
That's a fun
So
fact.
watch out for the raccoons.
I will do that.
You've never been?
Never been. This is one of the venues I told my agent and all my team knows this. I was like, even if we're on a tour opening for somebody, if it goes to Red Rocks, I can't play it. Like, I'm not going to set foot in that place till we headline. So here we are for the first time doing it. My band, like, if we have a show in the Denver area, they'll go and work out there. I won't. I was like, I'm not setting foot anywhere close to that place till we get the headline. So it's finally happening.
That's really cool. So you
I'm
treated
excited.
it kind of like the Opry. A lot of people treat the
For
Opry.
sure, yeah. You don't want to step in that circle. It's just been a venue. One of my favorite bands growing up was Incubus, and they taped one of their concerts there, and I watched that DVD hundreds of times. So it's just been like this sacred ground that I've always strived to get to, and I'm fired up that we finally get to go do it.
You got to have the lung capacity too. Like they have oxygen apparently on the
Yeah,
side
oh,
of the
yeah.
stage just in case.
Yeah, we've played a lot of high altitude shows, and it definitely hits different. Luckily for us, it's going to be the end of tour. You just see at the top of the year, you're trying to find, your breath and
Right.
it's muscles. So you got to get conditioned. But being towards the end of the year, we're super conditioned right now. We'll be in good shape.
Just watch out for the raccoons.
I will.
That's all I'm saying.